All right, I think we're live now. Good morning, good morning. Welcome aboard to the morning note. Making sure my mic is on. Last time it wasn't on the aftermarket recap. My apologies again for that. So funny. Stupid microphone, but name of the game. All right, good morning, guys. Welcome aboard to the morning note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to join me. It is 9:01 Eastern Standard Time here on a Monday, January 31st, last day of the month. All right, before we begin, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, little white logo, click on that, turn on notifications, subscribe to our channel, like our videos, make sure to hit that thumbs up for us, really helps the algorithm, and make sure to comment any of your questions, here to help in any way we can. Let's get into it. Dow Jones down 155 points on the futures. Nasdaq is green, up 0.27%. S&P down 0.24% on ES. Russell 2000 futures down 0.75%. 10-year Treasury yields are up slightly. They're right below 1.8%, 1.795. The dollar is down, which is helping tech. 96.89, down 0.39%. The VIX is up 2.86% at 28.45. Let's go and take a look at some commodities here. Crude oil is up 0.59% at 87.33 a barrel. 255.96 for gasoline futures, up 0.86%. Gold futures are flirting with that 1800 level again, 0.64%. Silver futures 22.53, up 1%. Euro dollar for my Forex people, 111.94, up 44 pips. Dollar yen is completely flat at 115.23. We did get some price upgrades today. Citi upgrades Netflix, Spotify to buy on valuation. It says Roku offers a compelling opportunity. So got some price upgrades there. That was from Citibank. Let's see what else was there. Beyond Meat soars on a price upgrade to overweight at Barclays. Sees an analyst upside of 40%. Let's see. Tesla was also price upgraded by Credit Suisse. Tesla to outperform on favorable fundamentals. 10.25 is the price target. And that's pretty much it in terms of upgrades that I saw this morning. Not a lot of news this morning, guys. I wouldn't expect tons. We got some PMIs on Tuesday. Manufacturing PMIs tomorrow. We have services PMI on Thursday. We have crude oil inventories on Wednesday, and then we have OPEC meetings on Wednesday. That's throughout the day from Austria. And then we have the private payrolls on Wednesday as well, and then the non-farm payroll report. That's the big jobs number. That's on Friday, right around 8:30 in the morning. So I wouldn't expect much. Again, just kind of keep it with the technicals for the most part. Let's take a look at some pre-market movers real quick on Bitcoin. It is trading at 37,242. Let me see if I can get my crypto portfolio up. Yep, 37,242. Ethereum at 2,555 currently. Those are the top two. Obviously, it's the top two I look at. All right, pre-market movers. Let's see it. Apple is up 0.16% on higher than usual volume in the morning. Nokia is up 1.22% in the morning as well. Microsoft 0.08%, Boeing up 0.08%, Chevron down 1.31%, Visa down 1% this morning, JP Morgan down 0.44%, which is weighing on the Dow a little bit. Let's go and take a look at the S&P. AMD up 2.43%, Nvidia up 1.04%, Tesla up 2.02%, Citrix is down 3.5%. On headlines that they were going to be bought out by a hedge fund. Ford Motor Company down up 0.20%, AT&T down 0.36%. Let's go and take a look at the Nasdaq. Lucid up 2.65%. Tesla did help with that price upgrade. Netflix up 3.41%. A break of 400 starts getting interesting. JD.com up 3.4% this morning as well. Meta Platforms being Facebook, they report this week. That's up 0.19%. Let me see if I can get the week in terms of earnings. This is running slow. Okay, here we go. First, I got to delete this. That's old. I had it here. Some I have to look through my tweets here because I know I had it. Here we go. All right, so here's some of the earnings reports that are coming out. Not much going on today, again, unless you had L3 Harris or something like that. But let's go ahead and stick with the names everyone pretty much knows. Tomorrow's where it begins. You have ExxonMobil, UPS in the morning, SiriusXM in the morning, and then you have in the afternoon AMD. Everyone's going to be watching that. PayPal, Alphabet, GM, General Motors, Gilead, Starbucks, Electronic Arts. That's all on Tuesday. MicroStrategy as well. And then on Wednesday, we have AbbVie, D.R. Horton, Thermo Fisher, Waste Management, Marathon, Humana. Then after the close, you have Metaverse, which is Facebook, Qualcomm, Spotify, Lightspeed, T-Mobile, Suncor, Line. And then Thursday, you have Nokia, Penn National Gaming, Merck, ConocoPhillips, Honeywell, Eli Lilly, Estee Lauder, Cigna, Shell. And then Thursday, after the bell, is Amazon, which everyone's going to watch, Ford, Snap, Pinterest, Activision Blizzard, Unity, Fortinet. So again, a lot of tech. And then Friday, you have Bristol Myers Squibb, Regeneron, CBOE, and anything that stands out, not Royal Caribbean Group, I guess, and AON. But for the most part, I'm watching AMD, I'm watching Google, PayPal, watch ExxonMobil, I'll watch UPS, D.R. Horton for homes, Qualcomm I own, Metaverse I own, which is Facebook. So again, Amazon, Thursday, I would say the biggest days for me are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's be real. Those are the most important days. Amazon, Metaverse, Qualcomm, AMD, PayPal, Google, Alphabet. Because I did add finally Alphabet to the portfolio. So that's where we are pre-market. Again, there is one chart that I'm interested in this morning. Let's take a look at it. And this is the ETF. This is the semiconductors. Not the ETF, but the semiconductors index. So let's take a look at it. You can see a well-defined channel here on SOX. This is the ETF, or excuse me, the index for semiconductors. It did bounce below. It did hit below the actual channel, bounced above, and we're back in the channel. Again, this chart, again, if technical patterns hold up, please keep an eye on AMD and Qualcomm, because if this chart holds, AMD and Qualcomm are going to probably soar even with earnings. Again, I do love me some AMD. You know that. I own shares. Qualcomm, I just bought it this year. One of our top 10 stocks of 2022. So again, I'm keeping an eye on AMD. I would not trade it yet, obviously, because of earnings coming up. It is breaking a key level. You could possibly target 111 for this week. If we hold above 108, again, the implied volatility will be a lot higher. So again, it'd be a little more expensive. So take a look at possibly maybe an NVIDIA instead. Again, semiconductors are going to be something that's going to be a little more volatile this week, as we know. 241.83 for NVIDIA for a break to the upside. Again, that's going to be a little bit of a wait, but that's where we are. Take a look at Qualcomm. Qualcomm, maybe a break of 172.50, but again, I wouldn't trade that. AMD seems to be the one that I want to take a look at for a possible call option there. But again, with earnings coming up, what you could do is possibly open in the morning and get out of it before tomorrow's earnings, which is after market close. Let's take a look here at, let me see if I can go ahead and get, I do have Apple calls for May, so at least they're up. Let's go and take a look at even futures, S&P futures. 44.42 is that level to break. We're kind of hovering around there. We're kind of hugging that 200-day on the 1 hour. Again, 44.42 is a level to watch. Take a look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq did break 14,500, which was a level I was waiting for. Came back down a little bit. But again, we're starting to get to the level that, hey, that first break, remember that first break we're looking for? If we can sustain it, maybe get to the 50 fib line from the top to bottom from all this craziness move, that's 15,241. Again, that'll give a little more confidence that the worst is over. I say the worst is already over, that the bottom's been hit. But again, that'll give me a little more confidence moving forward. Let's answer some questions here. Good morning. Hi, hi, man. Sorry, this is Leonardo. Hi, man. Hi, man. Calls for SPY. Thanks. Bleh. I need coffee. Let's take a look at SPY. Taking a look at SPY this morning. Again, 448.12. That's the level I would wait for. Again, that'll give us a clear break. I wouldn't want to do anything beforehand. The only good news with SPY, if you do it this week, is that you don't have tons of volatility due to any kind of macroeconomic news. Now, granted, again, I don't know if anything happens with Russia or if anything in regards to Ukraine. So with that caveat being held back, all things being equal, I don't expect the volatility that we had last week. So again, I'd wait for a clear break of SPY 448.12. If we break down below 424.75, then that's a whole different story. You'd be shorting. Good morning, Clifton. Good morning, man. Is it a G.A.R Capital cap? Yes, it is. This is my G.A.R Capital cap that it was made for me. Will you be making any earnings plays? The only earnings plays that I like is AMD. That's the only one. But again, I'd rather not hold it for earnings. I'd rather play it beforehand and then get out of it, but I got to see the implied volatility and how expensive it would be. So again, you just have to be careful. Morning, by the way, boss. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning to you, sir. And with that being said, again, not tons going on. You know, again, we got some price upgrades. Don't get me wrong. That Tesla one was nice. I fucked up on Friday. I totally forgot to buy extra Tesla when it broke 800, and I kind of regret it. I could buy some more, obviously, but again, that would have been a great price. I did buy some before, but again, that was my bad. I should have bought some more. Can't catch everything, right? That's kind of the issue. But in regards to the market, totally right now, I do have some Mara calls, which is some Mara's Marathon Digital. I am green on it. I have the 23 calls for this week. It's at $22. I'm up about 18% currently. I have some IWM calls from last week. I'm down a little bit on it. IWM is up nicely. I have the 205 call, so I need to break 200 as soon as possible. I do have some Apple calls open as well. There's some UOA. Apple is up currently on this UOA. Well, actually, it's up pre-market anyways. I have the, what is this called? The 185 calls, 397. Well, you can just see it. Here you go. So again, you can see the May 22 calls, all the stocks that fell. 185 calls. I bought 3 contracts. This is from UOA with our team. I'm up 30% currently. So well done on that. We should be able to catch that as, it's actually up about 4 cents. So it's not like a big deal. But we should be able to catch that for 40%. I may hold it a little bit longer, but I'll tell the team that, 40%, be smart, take your money. I'm okay with taking a 40% move too. So very nice to see some green this morning, obviously with tech and everything like that. But at the end of the day, guys, I wouldn't be expecting much moving forward, just to the simple fact that we just don't have tons of news. We just have really just some PMIs. We have jobs number and everything like that. So don't expect that volatility that we got last week. Again, so far, I do believe the bottom is in the stock market. I think that's the worst we got. That was the correction we got. And now we move forward. So let's go ahead and take some more questions. Can you take Snapchat, please? Let's take a look at Snapchat before we end the call or end our video today. Let's go ahead and bring up the daily on Snapchat. I'll bring up a 2-year here. We did kind of find some support on that downward gap fill from not 2 Octobers ago. So again, still kind of holding up. You have a gap to fill to the upside. Very wild chart, obviously. If you're playing earnings, I would just sit it out and see if you could play the reaction more than the prediction. Check thoughts on Hood's earnings. Hood is just this was a mess, to be honest with you. If I was Robinhood, I'd possibly sell my company to a Fidelity as soon as possible, if they can. Because really the money is made on the order flow with Citadel and all that stuff, and then they had controversy. Then you had the Reddit short squeeze with GME and AMC. They were having issues. So if I'm a Hood, I would possibly explore selling the company to get a stocks pop, sell as much stock as you can, and get the hell out. That's what I would do with Hood. So no, I wouldn't touch Robinhood. If anything, I'd probably touch ARKK. That I believe has some Robinhood. I may be wrong, but ARKK is starting to get near real big support at 60.77. It's trading at 69.63. So we'll see where that goes. Good morning, Carlos. Hope you have a great day. What are your thoughts on Netflix calls for 211? 211 would be 2 weeks from now. I need a break of $400.45. If that breaks, there is tremendous upside for a gap fill to right around 520, 515 or so. Again, I wouldn't be targeting that. I would target possibly the 420s, if anything, for a quick one. Again, Netflix is on our watches for the week, but again, we need 400 to break. Very key. ARKF does. There you go. ARKF does, not ARKK. That's what I own, ARKK. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to hit that like button for us. I really do appreciate it. It really helps the algorithms. I'll catch you guys on Twitter. I'll be live blogging all day about the market, and let's see what we get. I'll catch you guys at 5 p.m. Cheers, guys.